What is this?
Hello, welcome back to About That Chat podcast. Now we have the full cast.
Hello.
What's up? We have Jasmine here as well now.
Hello.
I don't know what we're talking about because we did a long podcast before, kind of, and we spoke about a few things. So I don't know what we're going to talk about now, but it's up to you guys.
I say we talk about.
I finally caught up on this blue therapy nonsense.
Oh my gosh!
Finally,
I didn't even watch the season.
Yeah, you know, the guy. Yeah,
he's
an actor. But I feel like he didn't like the smoke he was getting.
Is he an actor?
He had to expose himself because the way he was getting violent.
Literally.
Maybe he said that he was an actor, so
that's what I thought at first as well.
But the therapist is also an actor as well.
But then I saw Deborah and what's his name sitting together. I said, okay, maybe it's not as deep because they weren't even arguing. So I figured, okay, maybe it's not as fake. Yeah, go on, carry on.
That's actually kind of mad.
Oh no, I was just gonna end it there.
Oh, you're funny. You wanted to talk about jobs, no? Before in the other one.
Yeah, but you know
the struggle. But we didn't want to talk about that because
do you think
our employers might be listening?
In society?
Ooh.
Okay,
when man busts up the society word, you know.
In society, have women made a 9 to 5 a bad thing?
What do you mean 9 to 5 a bad thing?
Because if you look at like a lot of these superstars, like, nah, I don't want a 9 to 5
nigga. Because
I want to leave it on.
Underpaid.
Yeah.
It depends on what 9 to 5 you do.
No, but in general, how are
that's
we?
cap. Because some people earn stupid amounts. Some people.
Nah. This is underpaid.
Depends what 9 to 5 you're doing.
Yeah. But I think men put a lot of pressure on themselves to do the role of like providing.
I feel like we do, but I feel like you guys.
It's a bit of both. There's pressure in both.
Wait, what is the question? Like specific, like go into more of the question that you're trying to ask.
The women in society today who made a 9 to 5 a bad thing, like, or made a thing that's kind of shunned upon.
To some extent, I'll say yes. Do you know why? Do you know why? It's not just women, but people in general just undervalue work.
You know what? The reason I'm saying women is because if you look at a lot of like, they're like, or maybe
especially now, everything's very materialistic.
Not in society, but in media, because a lot of these female rappers are talking about. No, I don't want that.
Even that girl said that I want my man to rent out the whole floor of the shop.
That's a bit far.
If the guy thinks they're gonna go for it,
if he can provide,
then you've got pressure on you to now be.
That's not providing.
You know what the thing is for me, and I heard this
that's just wasting money.
I heard this on a podcast as well.
Yeah, go for it then.
That's wasted money.
I heard this thing on a podcast. It's like it's not the job that's the problem. It's your motivation. So if you're working at McDonald's, and your motivation is to get to managerial position, that's completely different to say you're working at McDonald's and that's all you're gonna do, just serving. Do you know what I mean? Because some people, I feel like you hear
McDonald's manager.
No, but I'm saying, for example, now you're working in a restaurant, you're a waiter. Yeah, this is for some. There's two sides. It's either you're a waiter because you don't want to do anything else, you're lazy, or you want to progress to something else. So this is another building block. This is another step. There's a difference. Like I feel like there's a.
I feel like it's because people are overworked and not paid enough for the skill they do, rather than this gendered thing where the people want it. No. People in our generation in general are just demotivated to look for jobs because they're not enough. There's not a lot out there.
But you're
and a lot of them they're requiring you 7 years for something that is like just.
But sometimes you just have to go and get it and stop crying, innit? Simple.
No,
do you think women demand too much in general?
No, it is. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it. Everyone has standards. This is my issue. Everyone has standards.
But the thing, our generation is lazy to work in general.
You cannot give what you do not have. You cannot give what you do not have.
Lazy to work in general.
What if there's like that one Donny that generally just wants to be a waiter?
I disagree.
If you look at us overall, a lazy generation.
I disagree.
Look how much gangsters we have on roads doing stupidness with their life.
No, but they're not lazy. They're young.
Demotivation and laziness is a completely different thing.
It's a grime. It's just the wrong thing.
Wait, how's it different?
It's completely different. Especially if you really want to get something done and you have no guidance to get it at all. How are you going to feel motivated to get something that does not respect you at all?
There could be no guidance and putting yourself in a position to find your own guidance because some people are in the rock bottom and still make it to the top with.
Yeah, but that takes a lot of time.
Yeah, but their motivation is within themselves. There's people that have the places.
It's many factors.
Yes, but you're saying that there's two different things. I think they're more linked in like motivation and laziness.
Do you think you're lazy?
Me personally, I'm not lazy because I am motivated.
Yeah, but anybody
So that's the
can
link.
get that motivation. But if you do not have the resources to go and reach where you want to go,
Hard. I understand it's harder. But
then again, also like
what
people have a
resources
lot.
do you need to get where you are, other than yourself?
Like a lot of people.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Other than the hard work, but you get experience in it. You have to make something work.
But the thing is, people will be supported and everything, but sometimes people just don't want to get. They don't have motivation. It's true.
Yeah,
I feel like they don't have motivation in self. Like you can be provided with whatever, but sometimes
but that's different.
You can take the horse to the water, but they
being
can't be
demotivated is different from being lazy.
There are literally some people who can get a job.
And decide not to.
Just decided not to.
Because it's too hard.
There are some people.
Because it's too hard.
But
that's
you
what I'm
know,
saying, our
like,
generation's lazy.
I don't think the generation is lazy. You know what? I think our generation is actually pretty good because the way we are not woke, but we're actually we're quite good activists. Like in the past generations, they kind of stuck up with things. We are actually a very active
our generation is very
That's just
educated.
defeatist mentality.
We have a good.
That's defeatist mentality.
I'm not calling nobody here lazy. I'm saying our generation.
No, you're saying, but I genuinely don't think.
I've actually looked up.
No, we're way more active than the previous generation. Older people would just take it as it is.
Hell no. We're more outspoken than other generations. But when it comes to work ethic,
bro, we're lazy.
You know what? No, you know what? How I agree.
What about like there's man that are starting to do their own businesses and stuff.
Do you know how hard it was to get opportunities? Like as a youth,
there's more opportunities.
Exactly, but that does not mean
and
you're
our generation
lazy.
are lazy. We don't want to take them. We want to make excuses all the time.
From time, we were not last back then though. Because it's like right now we get given things on the golden.
Like there's a lot that's given to
I'm
us.
sorry, isn't the point of progressing society is to make it easier for the next generation?
But
why is it like, I suffered, you
but that proves the point that we do not work harder now because they've worked harder to give us the point that we cannot work. Like so they've worked so hard. They've worked so hard, yeah, that we can now not.
Hey, you know what? Yeah, wait. Can I say something? If you're talking about the generation older that say if your parents are foreign and they've gone to another country now and made a new, them man, I give it to them. I'm not gonna lie, them man are up there. But if you're talking about Donnies that have literally lived in England, no, I'm not saying just in England, but you've lived in there,
in the country,
parents lived in there, chilled. I'm not sure if
it doesn't mean we're lazy. I think it's just the opportunity for us is either to acquire because we're like our parents and back then didn't have everything that we have now. Yeah. So it doesn't mean that we're lazy.
They didn't even know they could get what we have now. Yeah.
So now that we've got what we've got, we can be more active and more motivated to get even higher for the next generation. That doesn't mean that we're lazy now because it's all here.
And the thing is, we're like even in this room, like Marnie's doing his thing, whatever. People are making music, whatever. I feel like it's not that we're lazy. We're lazy in a 9-to-5 scenario, but we're not. Most people are not lazy in a kind of entrepreneurial kind of position where they go out and get their own stuff. People are lazy. Like I feel like I'm quite lazy, but. And I get things pretty easily in a sense, but it's like not everyone is like that, I guess.
I wouldn't say we're lazy.
No, I think I am. But even in a 9-to-5, I quit my jobs because I don't enjoy 9-to-5s. That's me being lazy, but also like I guess in other things you're more motivated and stuff.
Like if
with that, that's just you finding another like because you could literally do a 9-to-5. Bless you. You could do a 9-to-5 in something you would say
coffee
you more like. Say if it was like, I don't know.
No COVID.
Well, I don't remember what your last job was. Was it I'm not going to say no.
Yeah, I don't know.
Today, go book your vaccination.
Yeah. You might have not liked.
After. So the vaccination, man's not on it.
We'll talk about that one too. That's a good
Box part, you might have not liked that.
Yeah.
But that's not motivation. That's generally you didn't like that.
All right, let's wrap that conversation up. But I agree with you. Yeah, I know. I don't know. It's weird.
Why should we get vaccinated?
It's to go on holiday.
I want to go.
This is a sticky
topic.
This country.
Everyone speak at once.
Why am I getting vaccinated? For what reason?
I want to go on a vacation.
The medical advances.
I mean, I take vaccination. I'm good on that.
The thing is, there's not been enough.
I lie.
Like I heard that it wasn't even approved or registered. The vaccine.
Do you know how long it takes to actually properly make a vaccine? Do you know how long it takes?
No, do you know the thing is the thing is that everything requires money. The reason why it takes long is because they put less money. Because it's a major thing now. They just put money.
Everything.
So
you know what?
So fam, it still hasn't had enough people tested on it. Fam,
they were doing trial testing for a year.
They went all the way to Africa and they basically tested everyone.
Hold on.
In Africa.
there's not been enough results on people yet. You man are acting like we can see the future. In 5 years on, I might have a mad side effect that nobody knows about.
Even now,
might react wrongly. Why would I take something that's unnecessary for me to take?
But someone from the future will come back and tell us.
Them ones to me, you man take it in it.
Oh, you don't.
I like you.
Yeah. Just hop in a hot tub machine.
You don't want to.
However, you know how I say, right? You took the vaccine. However, you still have to do all the steps that I have to do.
Just chill back.
That's how I think about it. You still have to quarantine. You still have to wear masks. You still have to do this. Why am I taking a vaccine that separates you? The vaccine is only helping you get over COVID faster. Even if it does that.
So why wouldn't you want it to?
Yeah, because
my antibodies will do me well.
I've had bear colds, I've had issues, I've had stuff like that. It is the flu.
People have died.
People died from influenza.
I feel like it's incredibly selfish not to do it.
17 people died from COVID in the recently? About 1,000 or over 1,000 people died from normal flu influenza.
No, it's not the same thing though.
So why is there more people dying of the flu, which we have a jab for and people take, but then COVID, 17 people died?
But more people die of starvation.
I mean, I'm trying to protect the people I love. I need some of that.
You be Captain America and do your thing, innit? I'm a regular civilian. I'm Gucci.
I'm not taking it though. So.
I lie. I'm not taking it either.
I will stay in London for the rest of my life. I won't take that shit.
No, not for the rest of my life.
Nah, you won't even get into a pub, shop, and start doing nonsense.
Yeah, but that's what happened.
You can't leave your house.
If enough people say they're not taking it, they'll make it a thing of it's a passport. Now you can't go anywhere.
No, go get vaccinated. The whole point of vaccinations is so that people. It's the whole idea of herd immunity because some people cannot get vaccinated.
It's the whole thing about they said to do it, so you're doing it now. You're a sheep.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not. Did you not get vaccinated in primary school?
I didn't get vaccinated in primary school, and I never got cold, never got anything.
So you didn't get the
my dad disagrees with it stuff.
You didn't even get chicken pox.
I don't remember.
Chicken pox. I never got
Superwoman.
I've never had germ measles.
You never had chicken pox.
No injection.
I remember that time, but that was just.
No, I had chicken pox.
Even in hospital, even when I was born and we went to the health centre, I never got injections like everyone else. My mum never gave me that stuff.
I had chicken pox.
But don't come for me, government, and try and give me that stuff because I'm really not prepared. I don't like jabs.
I'm good with my herbal tea and ginger and them, man.
Even.
But I swear something about if you have chicken pox when you're older, it's about smallpox or some stupid.
When you have it when you're younger, when you have it when you're older, it's even worse.
Yeah.
My mum tried to give me. She tried to send me to. I never got it. Almost like I carry it to people. It's mad. Like I know. I don't get that shit, and I've never had injections. My family's quite.
You're just immune to everything, aren't you?
It's not even immune. I think I just dodge these things pretty well.
Also, they say over there, just left, right, just my shoulder.
I'm good on the vaccine.
Nah, I'm a bit different, so I don't mind taking it.
Man said blood clots fucking up my period. I'm not on it, man.
No,
it's bad enough. It's honestly worse. It's bad enough.
Nah, what? Oh, you're telling that to
I won't have
I'm just saying in general.
It's not an issue.
Bless you, Jasmine.
For the female viewers,
I'd rather not put chemicals inside my body on YouTube.
That's a lie.
Literally drank alcohol. Just what are you talking about?
That's tested chemicals.
No, what are you talking about?
No, Pfizer. Why is it called Pfizer? Is it called Captain Morgan's?
Pfizer.
So I stopped going about.
Yeah, you're longer than
You're not putting them chemicals there.
How people are talking about I'm not putting this in my body. They smoke, do drugs, do weed, and drink alcohol. It's still poison.
Okay, it's poison that I know I'm doing.
This is helping.
Okay, in 10 years when your left foot looks like Adebayo,
Right, okay.
Oh my god! I'm good. I ain't taking no.
Y'all stay safe though.
Oh my. Man will stay safe with his ginger tea in it.
I feel like everyone in the table is gonna take it eventually anyway.
But like, what can I?
Yeah, we are. I'm pretty sure everyone in the film is gonna end up taking it.
Yeah,
but oh my god.
Reasons.
Next thing you know, next thing like tomorrow, there's a whole thing about people's foot falling off, and you're like, oh,
I'm practicing precaution.
Your foot's gonna fall off.
No, it's not.
You know what it is though? You can hear bad things about it. You can literally search it up. Vaccination. What's the effects online? It will scare you. They'll be like, oh, my foot fell off. Oh, my neck turned 180. Like what?
Yeah,
so what makes you think the information you take isn't propaganda?
No, I don't know. But
exactly.
Look, even remember, yeah.
Okay, thank you, NHS. Thanks. I'm taking the vaccine. I'm taking the vaccine.
NHS, I'm good on that.
Everyone thought COVID was fake. This and that. Until you actually experienced it. I remember seeing the first case of COVID. And everyone was like, oh, that's shit, man. Did this? Yeah. Now, everyone's like, COVID?
You know what? I'll never forget that post that said, it happens like this. First there's one case, and then in 2 weeks you are going to be scared and we're going to have a lockdown.
Hay fever. The fuck?
I'll never forget that post.
This is hay fever.
Give me an injection for hay fever. I want that. That team punch. That team puts me in a split.
I don't think you can die from hay fever.
No, you can't die from hay
fever. I think that's why.
It's a sad. It's a sad.
Man said, how many?
It's only me.
Jenna, you did a vaccine.
Calm, chill, man. Calm, chill.
Do you have your reasons? It's a bit of a controversial topic, however. It's controversial. Two of our members are getting and going to get.
This one, she's getting a vaccine.
My first dose.
Her foot's going to fall off.
That's the only person who's been vaccinated in this room.
And
are you being vaccinated?
I don't mind
this
taking
morning, this is my first dose.
Get mine.
Yeah.
Just these untested chemicals that they're just being tested.
There's chemicals everywhere.
Literally, alcohol. If you drink, smoke, and do it, let's not.
They have made in a lab, do you understand? For a disease that has just.
Jen is a herbalist.
Have you ever gotten have you ever been vaccinated before?
I didn't
have you ever been vaccinated? Are you still well? Has your arms fallen off? Are you still here?
I don't know what vaccine has done to my body.
Protected you.
No.
And you know what as well was proven? In certain generations where they had like bursts of vaccines and injection stuff, there's been side effects later on in that generation, like infertility, people are having miscarriages. I am not.
Which vaccine?
I don't know.
If you don't know, so don't put out sources that with no evidence.
The number of black women who have fibroids, in both in the UK and the States is disgusting. Black women, where
but that's due to negligence in the medical field. That is.
So what?
Racism, systemic.
What? Same negligence in the thing.
Show me your sources. Show me your sources.
I'm not saying you. You just said negligence in the.
Yes, in general, systemic
Show
racism
me
is
the
everywhere.
paper.
Of course, it's not done to.
Show me the money,
bless. Why do you think that this vaccine has been created?
The facts,
for you when
come to me with the facts.
If you say they tested it in where Africa,
then they might as well not take any piece of medicine because it was created by that system. No. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to protect people. I'm trying to protect myself.
But what are you
trying to protect.
You still get it.
You're listening to the white people. Hold on.
It's not that, man. Okay, that was made by white people. That was made by everything.
Chill out.
I'm not gonna take it. We'll find out.
Hold on.
I don't know.
You're saying you're trying to protect people, by listening to the white people.
If my leg fall off, I beat them.
No, by the medical information. Let's not try that. Nah, that's being obtuse. You're being obtuse.
However, what are you protecting yourself against? Because you still get COVID.
COVID what? But I'm not going to be. The whole point of a vaccine is to prevent you from getting it again.
You can still get it.
But I'm still going to be
it helps you to get through it. That's the only thing.
And that's better than nothing. That's better than nothing.
I had the team.
A lot of people had COVID.
I had the team when I was calm.
You had COVID.
That's you. But my body is not the same as yours.
But why should I take a vaccine?
It's just the extra layer of protection.
Why? But I don't need a protection.
It's like, what's the point in vaccinations in general?
People with underlying issues, they might not want to take the vaccine.
That's the thing. That's the thing about herd immunity. If most of the people in the country got the vaccine, that means somebody who can't get it is protected.
Yeah, I can't.
Because you won't be able to pass it on to somebody else. That's the whole point of a vaccine.
Yeah.
I mean, herd immunity.
That was the whole point of the mask, but they realised that it doesn't actually do much.
The mask is supposed to say if you got it, it's supposed to prevent you from spreading it to somebody else. That's the point of the mask.
Is it effective? Is it really effective?
It's only effective if everyone takes part.
No, the mask was
good at first.
It was a precaution.
It's visual protection.
To make people feel safe. Oh, you've got a mask on. Like
realistically, no, I don't see no.
Bro, there's still that one Karen out there, when you don't have a mask on. Excuse me, can you please put your mask on?
I feel like COVID is definitely seasonal. The cases definitely drop in the summer, and they definitely
wouldn't tell that to the people.
I'm just saying.
A lot of like.
I moved the whole bag.
Oh my god, that was madness.
I got the video. I'm gonna put it on there.
Unfortunately, it's rush hour now. You can't just try and take my bag off there. What the fuck is your problem? Have some respect for other people. took advantage of me to take my bag off you when she has a bag there. She wouldn't take advantage of it.
COVID is definitely like more seasonal.
Yeah, it's big reason that. In Africa, all that cases in COVID are lower because it's hotter there.
Exactly, it's seasonal.
What happened?
We're on the train, yeah, and then we're sitting there. This woman, she puts her bag, she comes sit down, everything. There's one guy comes, oh, can I sit there? No.
Did he say something?
He didn't say that.
Social distance.
He just moved their bag and she went,
No. The first time, the guy asked him, she said
no. Didn't ask for it. I remember he had his headphones on and he just sat there.
No.
The black guy before. Do you remember?
He came, he tried to sit down, he said no.
Oh yeah.
That's what made it a violation. Because the next guy was like, tried to sit down, and he was like, no. Man just grabbed her bag, sat down, and then turned the head off. I was like, you're rude. That is so rude.
Funny.
And that story didn't have enough vim because it got interrupted. You might try to.
So you need to see the video and then.
I'll put the video in.
Yeah.
That's when.
Yeah, but I'm good on the vaccination. Big up NHS though, and Oxford University. It's them, man, innit?
That's a bit crazy.
Big up you, man.
That's
the whole
Big up
university.
Oh, guys.
You, man,
We should set up a GoFundMe.
That's joking.
You should what?
I definitely didn't.
Huh?
Yeah.
So we could get if anyone rich, sugar daddies, sugar mummies, whatever, want to give us some money.
Sponsor me.
Should actually.
Jasmine said it in the group chat.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Didn't hear it. But yeah, it's a good idea. We need to do the funding stuff as well. But let's not.
Should we go back to the 9 to 5 or?
Nah, talk
no.
What was
on the bridge of 2 though? How are you feeling if it becomes compulsory for you to get the vaccine just so you can go to work? I think that's what
there's any fake IDs?
Because the thing
there's any
is,
fake
why are you forcing me to get signed up?
He's got to scoop around for that.
It's never gonna
That's
get
energy.
I don't think they can make it compulsory.
They can.
What do you mean?
I feel like the travel makes sense because like hotspots country.
Yeah, because if you don't have the vaccine, you won't be able to go.
That has bare people that got
Your job
COVID.
says to you, Antoinette, you can't work unless you have.
Bless you.
Are you gonna? I'll be like, deuces then, Haji.
I'm leaving. I'm dead. I'm becoming an entrepreneur.
This is.
You know what I
But if you
mean?
say I can't travel, that's a different story. Do you know what I mean?
It's not compulsory. England's quite nice. Devon, I heard, is really nice in the summer.
England's nice.
No, if I can't travel, I'm travelling out the country.
Not travelling is weaker than not working. Do you understand? Because money can be made anyhow.
Okay.
I have to travel. I can't stay.
Should we do another little song review quickly as a break because S1
we'll do that then.
Simba.
Wow.
What happened with this dyslexic name now?
S1.
They really
Swamba.
Just put Simba.
They actually set you up.
This one.
No. Just put Simba, man.
They said that you live streaming.
What about copyright? Have you got clear
live streaming?
track though?
We put in 2 seconds.
Are you live streaming though?
We've already covered this. It's alright.
What's that? There's a new song.
Yeah, they've got a song out 1 hour ago, and it's 𝘊𝘭𝘴𝘰, Stay Flee. I don't know who, but I'm not gonna show the video. So.
Sway Lee.
Swaley.
Stay Flee. Get Lizzie. That's a long name.
Oh, now they've got a YouTube channel.
Who?
You're mad.
My voice is quite nice.
Follow my TikTok at 𝘴𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘨.
We have to start banging out our one. Come on.
Do you know that man?
This is mentally now I'm in competition.
Do you know that man there that can't speak English? Hey, yo, bro.
Let's not bait it.
Anyway, guys.
Yo.
This one might be better than the other one.
The other one was
When was this released?
Puberty Mosquito.
This is a summer tune.
Who is this by?
This is.
NSG? No. I know, that's what I said, NSG.
And this is again why I say we need to go release. These man know something we don't because there's about 5 people that's released at the same time.
It's today, man. It's Thursday.
It's not even Friday, is it?
Fridays are the days to release it.
No, but you know why? Because Thursday
Friday.
is the day before Friday. Friday people go out to party.
Yeah.
So if they release on the Thursday before the clubs, then the clubs say, "Oh shit, new track," and they hop on it quickly.
But why do clubs want to play a new song that nobody knows?
No, because everyone will. They play it on the radio today. Then tomorrow they're like, "Oh, what's that song?" Then they play it. They're like,
V9 featuring Billy Billions.
Ooh, drill.
18 minutes ago.
Millions.
18 billion. Billy Billions.
sounds like a Travis Scott.
We should do a listening party though, guys.
Yeah.
Sounds like Travis Scott, no?
Yeah. And now it sounds
Sports
like.
cupboards.
this sounds like
Drill.
Huh?
The drill.
Beats fucking long.
Yeah, do you know what? Yeah, no.
The beat took too long. Sorry, I know that's how music goes.
That's one. That was
Like,
18 minutes ago.
Not to gas you guys up, but I think both, like, either one of you can make a better beat than that one there.
Jeez,
No.
bro.
You've got to get lit artists.
Thank you.
These beats are very, very simple.
You're gonna get sued now. They're gonna be like, oh, what are you trying to
There's nothing
say?
wrong with a simple beat, but then the person.
Some of them are childish.
You know why? You know why? I think it's because they want the art. When they get the artist, because they know the artist is high profile. What are you doing?
Oh yeah.
Because the artist is high profile, they just say, okay, let me just do a simple beat so this famous rapper or someone can get on it, and it just makes the whole team.
Yeah, it could also
Has
be
Coffee
like
fallen off?
publishers, like just sending it over to like DJs
Yeah.
and stuff to play it.
Coffee hasn't fallen off.
You can never.
Coffee?
I think you know what.
Coffee? Did you say Coffee fell off?
It's with people like Coffee, yeah. I feel like
Then
when
what was
they
the
fall
last
off, they go
consistent that was
under, and
released?
then people just when you're.
Who's falling off right now?
Before that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
When was the last time you heard a Coffee song?
That's what I'm trying to say.
The other day I was
She's just relaxing.
And who's the artist right now that's falling off?
Akon.
I think he's a producer now. So.
Okay, an artist that is like
Chip's still on.
an artist that is
He's trying
UK
to say,
relevant.
Huh?
UK relevant.
Stormzy.
What happened to Mabel?
Stormzy fell off.
Where's he from music?
Where's his music?
I actually haven't heard of music.
He's fallen off. Chip hit him in a spliff. He said, "I've
Bacon
done."
off or something like that.
Yeah,
Now
breaking off
Stormzy
in the
fell off. I
summer,
can't lie.
What happened to
J House as well.
J House.
He said he's
Dave
coming
as
out
well.
with some
Do you
album.
know what?
Dave as well.
J House is in this position right here. You see this? He's in this position. Yeah. When you say something bad, he's like,
For me, Dave, man. And Dave is one of my favourite rappers as well. But man,
Davidson, no.
he hasn't fallen off, but he hasn't. The music released before when he was
he's
younger
been
was better
making
for me,
it
innit? Dave, for me, he hasn't fallen off, but I feel like he's made better music in the past.
Three different genres.
I think also maybe the label he's on might have
Yeah, you know these labels,
yeah,
man.
they giving him
I think
advice.
there's two different categories. There's people that are popping now, fallen off, and then there's people that are not
Bugsy
fallen
Malone.
off, but they're just.
Bugsy Malone.
Bugsy Malone.
He's got a song coming out.
He's not falling off.
Storms tomorrow.
Isn't he doing acting though? Pretty sure he's been in.
He does acting as well. Yeah, he does
He does,
acting
yeah.
as well.
I remember watching his
He
film.
does bare acting on the side.
Yeah.
Bugsy Malone.
Maybe he's
Yeah, he was on a film with
He's on bare films.
what's his name? Matthew McConaughey.
He's on.
Oh
He was in the film.
I don't know actors' names.
Yeah,
I know the
He's the guy that goes,
Yeah.
alright.
Can't remember the names.
Bando.
Alright, so that's the
Yeah,
only
Sully.
It was in
only
Magic.
story.
Sully, you know.
Stormzy's falling
Then
off.
I might.
Is that it? There's more. I think the better.
I don't know the artists of the time.
What do you mean,
Dappy
bare
fell
artists?
hard.
Dappy.
Dappy.
And jumped off the
Whoa.
Soldier Boy's another one.
Soldier Boy.
Dappy tried to climb up.
Dappy Soldier Boy.
And you see when you're on the top of the thing holding and someone's stamping you. That's what's happening.
Yeah.
Faster.
The scene is stamping on his finger,
Yeah.
bro. That's what's happening, bro.
You think
doing
so?
a Lion King.
Dappy fell off.
I think a lot of these artists just have to fit the industry
You know they wanna
like
do-
now.
they
Like
wanna
before, they
bring
can't do the same
Be Young
music.
replaced
N-Dubs
Dappy.
back.
Huh?
Be Young replaced Dappy time ago.
No, they want to bring N-Dubs back. Talisa did
Are
it.
you talking about N-Dubs Dappy?
N-Dubs
Wow.
back.
The end does Dappy. Be Young replaced him.
Did they beat?
Baby,
No?
take
Really?
off your panty. Something.
Be
No,
Young
but
shit, though.
N-Dubs
He fell-
Dappy was
Be
the
Young
rapping
fell
one.
off. Be Young fell off. That's
I said
one.
substitution, then he got substituted.
No. Be Young.
Be Young shit.
He's falling off.
Be Young.
Why is his
Falling
voice all the way up there?
Who's that one? Coombs is that one.
No, but a lot of people who are falling off, they're getting views.
And they're still getting.
Yeah.
They're looking for the
They're living off.
get their bread.
They're living off
They're
them.
not looking for longevity. That's what it is.
One more topic.
Yeah, that's something else as well.
Okay, religion is quite an important thing, yeah.
I don't have
Yeah.
no religion. Can we
No.
say our religion first as well?
Yeah, go on.
When you answer the question.
Religion.
Answer the question, sorry.
Alright. Chunks recently quit music.
Yeah.
What's your views and would you do that for your religion?
I don't believe in religion.
Them ones.
I believe he's doing the right thing for himself.
He's doing it
For
right.
himself,
Yeah,
for himself.
I
And
support
that's your
it. It's his
journey.
thing.
That's your journey.
That's like he said in what he was saying. It's his journey. with the
7-figure
religion.
deals though. What are you?
Very true.
So
Yeah, that's mad.
But does he give a reason, like a
I
specific
low-key
one, apart from just religion?
think I tiny low-key think Young Philly's pissed off at him because his last song wasn't with Young Philly and he started his journey of music with.
I don't think Young Philly's that selfish.
I don't think he cares.
Upset with him.
I think he
Young
might be
Philly would be
upset
more
about it
like-
because obviously that's his like, bro, like
Just gotta
whatever.
respect someone's decision.
Yeah.
I think it's sick what he's doing about, like, obviously Muslims don't believe that you should be making music or listening to music.
So why did he start though? That's what I would. Or maybe he's got more in.
Yeah, he wasn't in he wasn't properly into
for me, religion. Because
you can be in a religion like religious, but there's like people sometimes pick and choose, which in their own way can be right or wrong. It just depends how.
Music is never that deep for me.
Are you Christian?
No, I'm Muslim.
You're Muslim.
Yeah,
for real.
For real.
I said for real.
Okay. That one.
I guess what's your perspective in this?
I was going to say.
So basically, my mum's Muslim, but not a strict Muslim.
I feel them.
My dad is Christian, but they're not together. But that's like that in itself. I had to find my own, like myself in religion.
Yeah.
Recently, obviously, growing up Christianity, I went to Christian school, innit? Obviously, same sixth form. Christianity just been around me, but recently, the thing that like pushed me toward Islam, like I fasted once, and I feel like that was more of a
trial,
not trial, but
awakening or something.
It was like, okay, cool. Instead of shying away from Islam and what is in like part of my family, let me just embrace it and go for it. So right now, I'm just trying to find myself within Islam. Obviously, I can't speak Arabic or whatever. I can't read the Quran like that. I've been mosque, but it's sort of thing like I said, it's within yourself. It's your own journey within religion, innit? So that's why, like now, before I used to say, I believe in God, but I don't really know what. Like now, I'm fully like Muslim, innit? Sort of thing. So it's just the independent person and their journey within religion.
So what if you had something that you really enjoyed? Like what do you even do?
So not even enjoy
tattoos. Alright, say for example you can't get a tattoo. Would you get your tattoo removed because, like, in the same
for
context
me
of him?
Personally, I think the most important thing is having faith in God, and God will look past whatever's.
So if you was to like blow and you had 10 trillion views or something on a song or something, and then your
things with Chunks, he has also like the YouTube, so it's like he has a
YouTube,
but I guess you let go of the material. Who in just gone with
in the mosque? Who's like your pastor?
The person who leads Jamra or leads the prayer.
Yeah.
So what if he said to you, brother, like it's haram, you can't do this, you have to quit?
But the thing is, I feel like Chunks obviously he was creating music and still going mosque. I think it's the individual person that has to make the decision. Look in the mirror and be like, do I really want to do this? Like this, it's like another step into religion that you're willing to take.
I feel like you're focusing more on the materialistic, whereas what I'm getting from this is more of like a spiritual journey. It
literally is cause I've got tattoos, but at the time, this is when I would say I would probably a Christian, I'm probably towards there. But now it's like I might still get it, but I'm close to Allah. Like, I'm gonna start practicing prayers, doing this, doing that. I'll go mosque more.
Take religion as seriously as other religions?
Yes.
No. Do you think so?
Yes. Do you think
extreme or kind of?
Yeah, there are some, but a lot.
Because where Christians be like, I got this, I do this, I do this.
No, there's some Christians.
There are.
Especially
exactly the same.
Especially like when you get to like Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah. Them.
Oh my God.
They're extreme.
You have to switch out all your lights. God.
Not having a birthday.
Yeah, I know.
Yo.
You know, there's this girl on YouTube that I watch. You know the one that says Aliyah? The one who was saying it's that white girl.
Tisha.
Yeah. I watch her on YouTube. I actually don't mind her.
Aliyah, one of my favourite artists.
What? She's actually a good YouTuber. I actually kind of enjoy her videos. Her content. But she was a Jehovah's Witness, and she goes, this is the thing, the first time she celebrated her birthday, she was skin out, and I'm just like, personally, I feel like that's such a big jump from this, and it's clear that you wanted to. This is what you wanted, didn't it? So it's like I feel like in the reverse, for people that started out in like a religion, and then they go off or they explore, they do something like go into another religion. I feel that's kind of a dangerous step because it's like you can jump and you can be so crazy.
No, but it's true. There's extreme everything. It's extreme everything, and I've met some extreme Christians where it's like
I don't know. I've never gone to church really, so I don't know.
You don't show skin.
Yeah.
Nothing. You can't. You have to cover your head at all times.
Yeah, I'm not.
You can't even wear trousers.
You can't. No. You can't wear.
But how does that?
I went to one church.
How does that affect my faith?
You can't wear jeans.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, but I can't help it.
That needs some Viagra or something.
I said stand up.
Why would you?
No, but you can't wear jeans. You have to wear like some sort of hat like this.
It was good before.
Okay, that's good.
Like that.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, no.
For me, that's why I don't believe in religion and a few things, innit? Because certain things come, obviously. Yeah, man, if I had to pick obviously I'd be a Muslim, but I believe, of course. But how does humanity, how far does humanity date back, if anyone knows? Because I don't. I'm sorry.
You're the wrong person.
Obviously, I was way back then. I was there. No,
I think I'll be Christian, and if I couldn't be, not if I couldn't be Christian, but like Muslim. Yeah.
For me, I don't know if it's.
The reason why I pick Islam is because the Quran has been changing over 1,400 years. It stayed the same for.
I'd be Hindu or Buddhist.
Hindu, there's too many gods for you, man. Vishnu, Krishna. And
because I don't.
Kalima.
Nah, you're treating religion as a thing about that. Nah, it's just your own journey. If you believe in something, you believe in something.
That's what
you can pick and choose. With me,
you know, like, because I feel I've said this bare times. The actual meaning of religion is a set of beliefs.
I never believed that.
And generally, it's your own set of beliefs.
Hold on. One person.
Okay, cool.
Because you can't actually depict.
Yeah, sorry.
Richard.
The actual definition of religion is set of beliefs, and I think it's literally just your own set of beliefs. That's
if you don't believe in anything, then
foundation. You have some Christians who believe in God but not in the church. For example.
I don't know. I feel like, what's the one where you don't really
atheist?
Yeah, I feel like I'm an atheist. I don't. You know what? I just don't anything. I'm not anything because I feel like I have morals. Do you know what I mean? I don't feel like I have to. In my head, sometimes it feels like I feel like people follow certain religions because they come out of prison then I found God, and I was like, and it's like, so you found God and this is when you thought, but I guess it's different. How my interpretation is different to how it actually is. The bad thing about what you
just said as well, sometimes I think that a lot of people find Allah in prison for protection.
Yeah.
Because obviously in prison you have the brotherhood, and you have like obviously Muslims or I don't know, like what would you Muslims?
Can I say something? I feel like a lot of people treat religion as this sort of gateway card to go to, like, say, for example, like a heaven, instead of, like, you don't need like an instruction manual to show you how to treat people well.
That's what I mean. What pastors and TV are,
and I feel like a lot of people because
they're showing that Christianity. That's how they're marketing Christianity. They're not. It's not Christianity. Is not a.
No, I'm not talking about Christianity. I'm talking about religion in general, because a lot of people this is why I side eye those like television like pastors that like preach over telephones and like ask for money and stuff like that, because that seems to me exploitative. You're exploiting these people's emotions because they really want to get to this higher power being, but you're telling them they have to do this, they have to do that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying
it shouldn't be a sort of thing.
It shouldn't be like you have to do this specific thing to get you there. You just need to be the best person, this version of yourself.
Basically it shouldn't be like path this, path that. It should literally be like, I'm gonna go my path to find peace.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Even if that's in between bears, whatever you do.
It's literally just because either way you're gonna go in a squiggly line. Yeah, you're human. But it shouldn't be like a sort of thing like you must stay here or else we're going to
or like you're going to go to hell or you're going to go to this place if you don't do this thing right.
I really believe
that gives you fear, especially if you're a child.
The aim is not in the belief, which is what religion should be.
Instead of teaching them like the better way to be a good person.
This is very sexist. I hate women.
What?
Huh?
Excuse me? Let me finish talking. I never got a chance to finish talking. I said that with
zero context.
Zero context. I hate you.
And you left too much breath after
that. No elaboration.
I love women.
I love women.
I hate
you guys.
You push me out the womb. You are great.
I hate you guys' ability to speak without.
Yeah, but that seems like
no. That's not. That's a you problem. I never got a chance to finish what I was trying to say. I never got a chance to finish my point. I'm just saying, like in general, like I
really think that obviously what happens is that we should.
If that's what you need to do,
I know. You understand how I feel.
No, because I was trying to talk and then I got spoken over. I didn't get to finish my point.
Finish your
It was a
point.
good point. It was just talking about how people treat religion as some sort of like way to control other people. Like, if you don't do this, you're going to this hell, and that can traumatize a lot of people, especially children as a young age. I mean, specifically children as a young age, because instead of having that love for your religion, if you are someone that has a belief, you have this constant fear of doing something wrong instead of just going your own path to finding peace, as Richard said. Yeah, that's my point. Now you can go.
Thanks. I kind of want to touch on that though. How do you guys do that?
Do what?
Oh, man's talk about the talking everything. You got to learn, brother, to speak up more. That's the thing.
No, but I think
because if it's every woman in your life, it seems like a you problem.
Use your diaphragm.
You could do it,
It's
but you
not
could
that
do
deep.
it.
I
You
can
do it because your voice pierces.
No, but
No.
sorry, Richard.
Do you remember the second season?
Richard
Do you remember the second season?
Richard can't.
Trust me. You know what it is? It's because women, when they speak with
It's
each
not
other, women, when they speak with each other, they speak at each other. You see how men will be like, oh yeah, how was your day? No, men will be like, how was your day, bro? Wait. What's your reply?
No, because you just
Women,
slow.
how was your day? Oh my god, your day was like that too! Oh my god!
No.
No. Let me tell you. You know why I know? You know why I know?
Come at me.
Insecure.
Come at me.
It's a you problem, because if you're having this problem with every woman in your life,
It is you,
that's
my
how
brother.
it's you. You
As
can't
a friend.
speak up.
Even you can't speak, you can't even let people speak right now.
They're saying the same thing.
We're let one person say
They just repeat each other
It's like
straight away.
you two. They're doing the same shit right now.
That's hilarious.
Me and Richard, we're not related. I'm speaking to him. I'm not even speaking to him. I'm just speaking to the microphone.
Yeah,
We were not in.
Yeah.
She coincidence. You not in sync. We're not in sync.
But that's a you problem.
I said that's all your problem.
I just think it's a skill that God gave you
Then learn
at
it.
birth.
Why do women like? No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
I just want to bring it up. I think it's a thing that I don't want to speak for all men, but a lot of men think it's right here, and it's just like, I can't get nothing through.
No, you know why? Because you
speak,
like to
bro?
process things. We think faster.
I don't even think it's a case of that. It's just
for me anyway. I've been thinking faster, and I've been speaking
I think there's a lot of people that speak before they think, rather than thinking in general. There's a lot of people that don't listen. That's the issue. Everyone's got a thing to say, but not to listen.
Yeah, but at least I can backtrack. If I don't jump, I'll never reach.
You're making a lot of claims.
It's true.
No, it's not true. No, it's not true.
Generalization.
That's a lot of generalization.
Jen, I understand the fact that it's not all women.
Yeah.
Do you?
It's a hell of a lot.
I literally just started your
It's a
convo.
hell of a lot.
I hate women.
Let's just for the audience have it clear. So what are you saying? Outline the key characters.
I'm saying,
Outline
at this point right now, women have a skill that they could cut through what you're saying and say their point. So if I'm talking about blue,
No, this is now a personal problem.
and they want to talk about red,
It really is.
Yeah.
I could try it out, speak as loud as I want, speak about blue. But if they want to speak about red, they're going to speak about red.
That's a lie, because if you speak louder, we will be quiet. Do you understand?
That's only if I show aggression and shout.
It's not aggression.
I'm just treating everyone as he's talking about the quickness with the finesse.
Yes.
Can we go back to the point I was making? Because what has that got to do with the point?
You lot can't finesse me.
We've got the
I'm impossible to finesse.
Can't finesse
You man can't finesse me. You can't finesse me.
No one's listening to Jen. Jen's speaking. Just shut
I
up.
can hear her. She said what she said.
Are you sure
This is what we can do. This is why it is. This is why
I'm sorry.
we can do two things at once. We can speak and hear. I can speak and hear.
But then it's disrespectful. Just let her speak.
Which I think is probably why we get so caught up, because, like, for example, when you're saying what you're saying, when you're talking about blue, I can hear you talking about blue, but at the same time as I'm hearing you,
See, that's
I'm
not
also
thinking about
coming up with the argument for red, but I can do both.
But instead of
and that's why.
See,
so
but Jen,
women do sometimes listen to respond.
But
We do have the ability where we can multitask, so that's why we can come back at you with a quickness.
But look at it. The way you spoke just then was dead.
Keep up.
That's just speaking skills, man.
That is bringing this up.
See, that's the problem with the people in our generation. Because I'm talking about red. See, here's the issue.
Wait, let him speak. Let him land, man.
Say if I'm talking about a gal about red, and now you're coming about blue, but we're not finished about red. Like
what is there to talk about fucking red?
We have to speak to
Are we on art attack or something? Why are we talking about colours?
Look, conversations go like this. You see this?
Okay.
It goes red, then blue, then purple, then yellow.
I've seen that.
I said, am I finished? I don't care.
Let's see. How does the conversation go?
No, Antoinette, your conversation might go like this. In my opinion, conversations go like this. So it's two different conversations.
A-B conversation.
I know it's not about me. I know.
Let's not try. No, let's not do that.
The conversation goes like this. It progresses. This is why you go into this topic. This topic.
Yeah, but how can
This is how we go. How can you talk about one thing for 30 minutes? Then suddenly
Let her finish her point.
You shouldn't generalize.
Literally, do not generalize.
Because like Antoinette's one goes like that, mine goes like this, like
if you're
side to
speaking
side.
like that, and a person's still caught up on that issue, and you just want to move, and then an argument's gonna happen.
Then bring it back.
Then what's
Who's stopping you from bringing it back? Oh yeah,
because you want to move on. But you're Speedy Gonzalez.
No, hold on.
I feel like one thing I could say is people lack patience.
I say, oh yeah, blue looks like that as well. Then you go, no, red's also yellow. Like, you can bring it back.
Red's not yellow.
If you like your conversation doing
Red
this,
is not yellow.
Cool. If I say I'm going to do this, you can easily step back, brother.
No, but
one's stopping you from
normal
back,
brother.
It's normal.
Okay, hold on.
How do you think
Sorry.
30 seconds, like,
Can I
30
hold on?
minutes.
Yeah. So we will just speak about something, right? Yeah. And you said, oh, we can also bring it back. I was trying to bring it back, but she said, hell no, I'm going straight.
What? Bring it back to what?
I mean,
when?
She's saying, I think you forgot the thing you was talking about.
I hate women. What did that got to do with religion and how it affects the people?
I said that. I said that as an outlandish statement to make you shush for a second.
No, then say the way you communicate with someone, if you want to say something is, hey, I've got a point to say. Not be disrespectful, because that was kind of disrespectful.
Oh, it's a little bit spicy.
I'm sorry for being disrespectful. Okay, I apologize.
But so like my fucking conversations like this.
I understand, but it's just let's not just move
Literally,
fast.
But this is what I mean. Don't you think when men argue, we always slow it down? Yeah.
Let's not generalize.
Like Jen, when your statement you just made now, you said when I'm speaking to you, already in your head you're saying a point you can say about the next thing. But how about we speak about this thing here and start the problem present? Already you're one step ahead. Didn't mention the problem.
That literally does not make sense. No, it really is an individual thing. You cannot generalize how people talk to each other.
I hear that, and that is just.
The light set up a dramatic effect. It wasn't that deep.
You know what I think it is? Then this is gonna sound mad weird, but the reason why is because women are intuitive, so I can already see.
I can guess what you're gonna say.
There's foresight. Do you know? No, it's not that I can guess what you're gonna say, because that's wrong. No, but there's foresight already. So like, that's why I'm already seeing the next point. Even though you're still on this point, like I'm already on the next
point. But I could be on the next point.
It doesn't mean that I'm.
It's an individual. If you're someone who's interested in the topic,
but that's why I have the ability to be able to come back.
But we have the ability too. No, but we have the ability. We do.
I beg you.
We can do it, but we decide not to. Because if we do, things aren't going to get sorted.
Can we move on?
That's where we're not on the same page.
So how can you explain to me then how conversation actually happens? Because
Brother,
explain. So let's just use the colour. Let's use the colour thing. Red and blue.
I'm talking about red.
Red. Yeah.
I'm speaking about red. Red goes back to you. Blue's not in centre. We're not blue's. It's society.
How long can you talk about red?
When we're both done on red. When we're both happy.
What is done?
Can we be done on
But my girl still has the right to bring up blue if she wants.
But blue's not ready right now.
But blue's not
ready right now. Blue's on break, fam. Let me.
Talking over someone is gonna happen. It's natural. It's not a vindictive thing. It's literally, it's dry.
It's heated, bro. It was you. It was you, though. It was you.
When we both say, alright, babe, blue is done. Let's come to red now. Come.
Yeah, but it's weird.
But instead, you see, it is. This is red. This is blue. Jump into conclusions.
No, you know what it is.
Childish.
No, it's more like this is red, and then we come up one step.
Should we talk about Harry and Meghan?
You're trying to act like two human minds can think to each other.
Let's relax. Time out. Let's change the subject.
Hold on, can I say something? And that was about that chat, guys. Thank you so much. We are out. I have been Armani to my left.
Jasmine.
Yeah, man.
Man like Richard.
Blue, his name is Blue.
First name Man, second name.
And we have Jen in the background giving her 2 pence. But yeah, thanks guys. It's been a heated one. Hopefully,
shout out to the Blues.
Yeah. Follow me on TikTok.
We're not gonna plug you right now. We're not plugging you right now. Okay, all right.
Nah, you're
okay.
a hater. You're a hater.
Beats to my box.
Wait.
Charlie.